Why, hello. Doing more Lost Judgment, and yeah, let's get to it.
Hmm?
Is that who I think it is?
Hey.
Huh.
Oh, there you are, Yagami-san. I was hoping to find you. I've obtained enough intel, and I wanted to update you right away.
Hmm?
On what exactly?
Well,
On the underground fight, the Genbukai.
Ah.
Oh, so the disguise paid off?
yes.
I gained a few facts in the end. Let's find out what Omasora slipped up.
Yagami-san.
Please take a look at this photo. It's the venue for the Genbukai.
What was that?
You found the spot?
Yes.
According to the social media posts and such. I also managed to listen in on some relevant conversation, like one between these two apparent sponsors.
Wait a minute.
Huh? This guy. I know him. That's Honda. He used to run part of the Kahin gang. I remember he was the guy most into fighting.
Huh?
What? An ex-Kahin gang leader?
Which means,
Then that means
in other words,
there's the possibility the Neo Kahin gang is involved somehow with the Genbukai.
Yeah.
Probably, in which case the professor's probably involved too. Everything's starting to connect.
If I were to guess,
If Oshikira-kun did loan the Genbukai, it's quite likely that he caught the professor's eye. Or maybe it's even what led him to becoming the payback boxer.
Nope.
Well, let's be fair, that's all just speculation, Amasawa.
yes.
Yes, good point.
Yagami-san.
Now, I have one last piece of intel on the Genbukai.
Well,
I have heard that it's a subject of quite a bit of illegal gambling.
What?
How do people place their bets? Do you know?
yes.
Yes, there's a website dedicated to the events that take bets. However, the event sponsor claimed they have nothing to do with it. In fact, they were complaining that someone else was profiting off their efforts.
I see.
That could just be a smart countermeasure against getting busted. They really thought this through. Also, Yagami-san Oshikiryu-kun apparently made someone quit. A lot of money with his efforts in this fight. Few people bet on him at first as an unknown entrant, but he's had enough victories since then to become the champion. And I'm sure you can imagine the caliber of martial arts experts and notorious criminals he had to fight. I see. It makes sense that almost nobody would bet on a high score, but then he actually won? That's unbelievable.
Yagami-san.
There's more, Yagami-san. The very key to the payback boxer, the common thread tying together all his victims. The common thread, huh? You know, I heard a rumor about a Revenge for Hire website. Could that be his doing? Oh, that turned out to be a big hoax. Almost every request posted at that site went unfulfilled.
Huh?
Really? Then what's linking all of the payback boxers' victims?
Well,
Most of them were Gambuki contenders who had lost in a match with Oshikiri-kun.
What?
They were people he'd already fought. That definitely links them. I don't see the logic behind it. If Oshikiri really is the payback boxer, he'd already beaten them all. I don't get why he put in the effort into fighting them again.
Yes.
Right? Oshikiri-kun is eager to get stronger, so it doesn't make sense for him to repeatedly challenge people weaker than himself.
That being said,
However, there are exceptions. Out of the 10 victims so far, 2 had nothing to do with underground fighting. One was a few days ago, when the payback boxer began using kicks and eye assault. The other is the victim who was assaulted while you were with Oshikiri-kun at Smileburger.
I see.
So we have a nonsensical motive and 2 explanations to boot. I'm not liking how this is panning out.
yes.
The truth is growing closer, but not close enough.
Either way,
Amasawa. Who's that guy next to Honda there?
I'm sorry.
I haven't looked into him just yet. I see. He sure doesn't look like your average guy. Who is he, though?
Come on, what's the matter? Get up, senpai. Huh, aren't you stronger than me? Mr. High and Mighty OPBF ranked boxer?
Fight's over! I'm calling it!
hey, what's happening?
They're sparring. Mikimoto. Gutless Wimp's even better than last time. How's he doing it?
Hey, coach, remember what you told me after I sparred Oshikiri? You're nothing but a spineless, worthless piece of shit. Ugh. Well, Sakuma-san's the highest-ranked boxer you've got here, right? Take a look at him now. Just pathetic. I'm practically half-assing every punch, and I can still take your best and brightest. I think it's time you take back what you said about me.
Don't get so full of yourself just for beating Sakuma.
Fine. Then I guess I'll have to beat every single one of your crew.
Every one of them. Don't bullshit me in my gym. Kenya destroyed you last time you fought him.
Coach, I already told you. Just because I haven't been training here doesn't mean I'm getting rusty. I'm getting my training through real fights. Fights where the prize is getting to stay alive for another day.
Yagami, you go take him next.
Me?
Yeah, do me a favor and shut him up. Sick of this small-time street fighter running his mouth.
Small-time street fighter, huh? So, Yagami, Kroger, Coach is calling you up. You ready for it?
Yeah. It'll be a pleasure.
Excuse me.
In the blue corner, Takayuki Yagami! In the red corner,
you got me. Did I lose my EX?
1, 2, come on! 3, 4. Playtime's over, bud. Bring it. Keep your eyes forward.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Still got some fight in you?
Crush him!
That all you got? What about him?
Well, that was a pretty solid first round considering who you're up against. Just get your frame of mind right and leave them. Let them have it.
I'm not holding back.
I don't think you're gonna like this.
I'm not even warmed up. Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Damn it.
Stop! Stop!
Oh.
That was a close one.
Oh yeah. Level 8.
Damn it.
What a joke! Losing to a total novice! That's what you get for fucking around! You really are a spineless piece of fuck-all! Just give up on all that bullshit already!
Screw you! I wasn't fucking around. I've been training in honest-to-God fights.
You're just scrapping in the streets like some goddamn punk!
No, I've really been boxing. This whole time since I left.
Boxing? How are you doing that?
In the Gembukai.
The Genbukai? Come on! Now you're messing with that nonsense too?
Oh, Mikamon's been entering the Gembukai too. Then, could he be the payback boxer?
Tell me, what made you enter that shit?
I've gotta beat Oshikiri. But he stopped showing up by the time I found out about it.
Mikimoto? What do you mean you have to beat Kenya?
It's like I've been fighting Oshikiri's shadow this whole time.
His shadow? Are you telling me? You're trying to get at Kenya's level by fighting underground? Gotta be a Kenbukai champ like you, huh? Well, answer me, goddammit!
Not like I had any other choice. You never let us spar again after that first time.
You fucking idiot! Thinking you can improve your boxing in some bullshit like that? Boxing has rules, goddammit! So goddamn spineless! If you want to be a better fighter, you gotta train fucking properly!
Train properly? Really? Asshole. Can't you at least get your advice straight?
Huh?
When I lost that match with Oshikiri, you screamed in my face to quit. And here you are telling me to train properly now.
That was me telling you. Anyone who's gonna cry over a loss instead of train harder ought to just quit.
Is that so? Then I will quit! For real this time!
Hey!
Hold it! That day when you lost to Kenya-kun, you didn't need someone tearing you down more. What you really needed was for Coach to have your back, right?
It wasn't there for him? Sakuma, what are you saying?
Back in the day, Mikimoto-kun had this big match coming up. So he sparred Kenya-kun to prepare. But then Kenya-kun absolutely wrecks him. Getting done up by a high schooler and a newbie must have been a bitter pill to swallow for a tough guy like him.
Oh, this music.
Everyone was saying you were practically unbeatable before that. But after that sparring match, you seemed so down that even I wasn't sure how I could help.
Sakuma? What are you going on about?
Hey, Coach. Remember what you said to Mikimoto-kun when he needed you most? Get out of my gym, you spineless fuck, or whatever. That was your version of coaching. Then you went and threw a resignation format. Your idea of motivation.
Well, I was...
Look, you know what you think you were doing. You thought you were firing him back up, right? All that verbal assault is your way of making us buckle down and summon the fighter inside. Am I right? Well, the only thing it does is crush our spirits. Sure, losing to Kenya-kun might have thrown him off his game. But you're the one who finished him for good.
Don't say that! Come on! No real fighter's gonna quit after that kind of talk!
I see you've never bothered learning from your mistakes, because you did the same exact thing to me. Every time I got knocked down, what I needed was a helping hand. Even just a kind word to get me back on my feet. But instead, you chose to beat me into the dirt. All you ever did was add insult to injury.
Hey, is he right? Mikimoto? I'd assumed you were just giving up after Kenya went overboard on you.
Well, none of that matters anymore. In the end, I was just half-assing it. I'm no real boxer. I know that now. I went to hell, and there's no way out of it.
That's not true. Let me say, Mikimoto. When you were in the ring with me, you really seemed to come alive.
What?
No one with that kind of fire in their eyes could ever really turn their back on boxing.
I've still got it? You think so?
Honestly, I mean, you're strong as hell. I bet you actually could take Oshikiri if you trained enough for it. Besides, I doubt you want to deprive yourself of what you really enjoy in life. Anyway, you sure gave me a run for my money. I'd be down to spar with you again anytime.
Huh.
So, Mikimoto.
Coach, when do you think I can start training again?
Mikimoto? Do you mean?
He totally nailed it. I guess I'm still a boxer after all. I mean, I had a blast in the ring with him. Even though I got wrecked in that fight. I gotta say, I never felt so alive.
You're serious? Well, my training's gonna be as hardcore as ever. You're just gonna have to push through it. Hear me?
Yeah, I'm ready for it now.
Yagami!
I should thank you for Mikimoto.
Nope.
No need. Things just worked out naturally. Is that so? Turns out, Mikimoto isn't the payback boxer. Plenty of work left to do to figure out who it is.
Hey.
Todoroki, you know how I used to think Okoshiri might be the payback boxer?
You.
What, you saying you suspecting him again now?
Nope.
Not at all. I really don't want it to be true. There's only one way I can ensure Oshikiri isn't a suspect, and that's to learn the truth about him. Todoroki, if there's anything you know about Oshikiri, I want you to tell me, no matter how bad it gets. Then fine. Actually, maybe you're the one who could get Kenya out from under his curse. What do you mean by that? I'll wait for you at Rodriguez, over in the bar district. I feel like this gym should be updated with, like, people instead of the same guys, but it's whatever. That's not the bar district. I'm not in Kamurocho. Where's the bar district? There we go. It's the taxi away. Oh shit.
Here we go.
Really, guys?
Either that, for that. Because I know I need to get that before the end of the game. And since I'm doing side stuff right now, it might be worth it. But... okay. I just need to take a break. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, Yagami, fire away. This is my chance to get Todoroki to spill the beans. I don't know what I'll choose. This one time I spotted Oshikiri. He seemed real spooked about something. Despite the fact that he can beat anyone alive.
Hey.
What is it he's so afraid of? Yagami. Kenya's biggest fear is the man who made him.
What?
And who would that be? His father, Budo Oshikiri. He was the second patriarch of the Oshikiri family, formerly part of the Omi Alliance.
What was that?
Wait, what? Yeah, they were a real hardcore faction, too. Supposedly, the Oshikiri family also did the Alliance's dirty work, intimidations, beatdowns, even murders. As the future successor, Kenyon received lethal technique instruction from his own father from a very young age. You mentioned the scars he's got a couple times now, actually. Well, those were the instruction part of his father's training. Kenya learned about as many ways to kill people as anyone could. Guns and knives, all the pressure points in the body. He doesn't just know how to destroy his opponents, he knows how to kill them. And that's not even to speak of all the combat tests he went through. Having to fight guys like his life was on the line.
Seriously?
But that's awful. So that's where all the scars came from. I don't even call it training. It's just abuse. Kenya's mom, she couldn't stand seeing her little boy going around and down into a killing machine. Ground into a killing machine. Then a few years back, when Kenya was in middle school, the Omi Alliance disbanded. His mom took advantage of all the mess during the fallout and ran off with Kenya. Respectable. And apparently the dad was beside himself when he found out. After all, that's a lost investment he can't recoup. Rumor is the guy's still combing the country for Kenya, even well after the Omi bit the dust. I bet he's hoping to get the kid back so he can start up a new family with his prize killer.
In other words...
I see now. Oshikiri's constantly watching his back.
Yep.
Because of Daddy. Kenya lives in constant fear of that asshole popping up and dragging him off. If he ever does, that's the end of it. Kenya will be back to his life of hell. And his mom will probably end up getting disappeared. All this time, he's been training so when the day comes, he can successfully fight off his father. So it's for freedom. He's been being driven by fear. But even if he's gotten away from his dad, Kenya's still stuck dealing with the guy's programming. Whenever he sees his life's in danger, that killer instinct just automatically kicks in. He immediately dominates his opponents so they have no chance of success, just like Daddy taught him. I had no idea.
Yagami!
My goal is to free Kenya from his dad's spell, with whatever it takes. And I believe the joy of the sport, the joy of boxing, can do it.
Hey.
So, Todoroki, how long do you plan on keeping Oshikiri from doing any actual boxing? I don't know. But all my students are important to me, not just Kenya. And that's why I'm scared, Yagami. Ever since the Mikimoto thing, I'm just scared he's gonna kill one of my guys despite not wanting to.
Hey.
Todoroki, if that's true, Why don't you have me go up against Oshikiri?
What?
You?
Yeah.
You've seen me spar enough to know I'm no pushover, right?
Hmm.
Yagami, there's no denying you're tough. You got some real guts, but still. Strength and guts ain't enough until you're a real contender to Kenya as a boxer. There's no point to it. He needs to square up with someone who can actually show him the joy in boxing. Are you telling me I'm not strong enough? If that's the case, why not just train me until I'm ready? You'd go through all that for Kenya?
Yeah.
I mean, I've come this far, so I might as well go all the way. Fine. Fine, you can do it. I'll put together a special counter Kenya training for you. Cool. Looking forward to it. Fudo Oshikiri, former patriarch of a violent Yakuza family. Okay, I'll start my own research on him soon.
Hey.
Don't go doing anything dangerous, got it?
Yes.
Of course. I plan to keep this investigation purely online. I'll let you know if I discover anything. Okay, sounds good. Looks like Amasaka was taking the lead on Oshikira's dad. Guess I'll just keep training while I wait to hear back. Training. I want to see what the... I like knowing what the clubs are. Hey, buddy. Just kids taking pictures. Kid taking a picture of a kid taking a picture. Or fucking Doom. Hey. Come on, Itakura-san. Smile.
Hey.
Aosawa-senpai, will you please do something about this? Why not just smile for her? She only needs one photo, she said. Yeah, for real. It's just annoying. I just don't want to waste the miracle of youth, Itakura-san. Need to have it documented.
I'm begging you.
So come on, smile.
Enough already!
I said no, you bratty little shutterbug. You want me to break that stupid camera?
Hey.
What's going on here? Oh,
Yagami-san.
you showed up at the perfect time, Yagami-san.
Excuse me.
Yagami-san, you must be the famous detective. Oh, I hate you already. Maybe. And who are you? I'm Mei Toribe, president of the photography club. I've actually been dying to talk to you. As a fellow documentarian. You take me as a fellow what? Detectives take candid photos all the time. Detectives and the cameras are inseparable, aren't they?
Huh.
I suppose.
I'm begging you.
In fact, I'd say the photography club has been acting almost like a detective club lately. It'd be so awesome if you gave us some advice, Yagami-san. So Torobi-san is pursuing the professor as a photographer.
What?
And what does that mean?
Yes.
Well, I hope to get an actual shot of him eventually. And in the meantime, I want to use the power of photography arts to enlighten all the students he led astray. Come again? Let's sit down and talk about it, Yagami-san. Have a seat. Okay, let's hear what Torabi-san has to say.
Hey.
Why is the photography club involved with the MRC? Apparently the club likes to take photos according to a certain theme, and their current theme is delinquency, and thus they're interested in the professor's story. Yeah, we've taken photos of shoplifters, muggers, people driving without a license or helmet, middle-aged men getting beat up, escort services, and recently we heard that lots of seemingly innocent students have been getting into trouble around Jinko. Supposedly they're tainting the entire city's image. Terrible. Huh. So what, you're going to try to capture some of these terrible moments?
Yes.
To be a force of enlightenment.
Huh.
Okay. And since I'm pursuing the professor, I sympathize with Torabi-san, and I wanted to support her. Since I'm pursuing the professor. Smile, Amasawa-senpai. Your smile is so pretty. These two sure seem to get along. Tell me exactly what you mean by you say you want to take photos to enlighten others. Well, all of us live trapped inside a cage of subjectivity, and the self is unrecognizable as an object of epoche, as an object because of epoche, but photography can free, or empathy. But photography can free you from that cage of subjectivity. Huh?
Yagami-san.
Okay, I'll try to explain. Do you ever feel like surprised when you see a picture of yourself? Like if you think to yourself, so this is how I'm seen by other people. Sure, that's happened to me. Okay, yeah, so that's what objectifying and subjective is all about. It lets you look at yourself with objectivity. Because, you know, even if humans rarely do evil, they almost always recognize it. Humans who actually do evil lose sight of themselves typically, or else they try to justify it, just to avoid looking at what's ugly inside them.
Yeah.
I guess I understand that. Yeah. Well, that's why we need to take pictures of those delinquent students. To force them to look at their actions objectively. That's enlightenment. They'll make their own stupidity into an object right before them.
That's Dasein.
We call it Dasein. Dasein.
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san, setting aside Torabi-san's rather esoteric philosophy, is there any way the MRC can help? If we could really get delinquent students to reflect on their behavior, I think it'd be an effective countermeasure against the professor's influence. I get that, but can we really make that much of a difference?
Yes.
Of course we can. If you teach me detective-style photography techniques, that'll make a huge difference. Being a detective, don't you have a lot of opportunities to secretly photograph your target? Poor Torabi-san's been trying to take photos of crimes, but just can't seem to hack it. It's true. The main problem is criminals try to attack me.
In other words...
Yeah, her passion for photojournalism is putting her in danger. That's why I think she needs you to protect her a bit. but I'm not some teacher who takes care of students who seek out trouble. And besides, we might collect some information about the professor while we chase the delinquent students. Yeah? Yes, of course we would. I understand where you're coming from. I'll help. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. So much. We'll be in the photography club room, okay? Just swing by whenever you have the time. It's on the 3rd floor of the east building.
Gotcha.
Roger that. When I'm more awake, I will do that. Okay then. What?
Go to up.
That bitch. Damn. I'm surprised I can't see the nurse right now. Hopefully that wasn't a limited time thing. Oh wow, my focus is already maxed out. So I'd just be doing it for the story. What I need is appeal. I should see the skaters before the biker gang. And I need materials for better parts for the dance club. I need appeal. I can't play casino games. I guess I could do some more boxing. Yeah, either more boxing or meet with the skaters finally. Oh. Yeah, I'm a box. I just looked at what time it is. Omisawa.
It's me.
What's up?
Yagami-san.
I have some intel for you on Oshikan's father, Fudo. Apparently one of the Yakuza tabloids published some pertinent info in the past.
What?
Well, that was fast. Nice work.
Well,
Surprisingly enough, all credit actually goes to Itakuro-san. She just so happened to drop by, and when I told her what we were doing, She dug that article up rather quickly, too. Oh, Itakuro helped out, huh? Great.
Yes.
Yes, it was quite nice to see. Anyway, I'll send you a picture of that article now. So this is Fudo Oshikiri. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I've seen him before.
Yes.
That's right, Yagami-san. This man is the one who saw the Renji with Renji Honda of the Neo Ken gang in front of the Genbu venue.
What was that?
What? That means Fudo Oshikiri is here in Injuko? That's correct. Most likely in search of Kenya-kun.
Seriously?
Really, not only that, he's involved with the Neo Ken gang.
Hey.
Just what is going on? I don't know yet, but I do know I've got a bad feeling.
Yeah.
Same here. Damn. Double damn. I'll wait till I'm more stack ready. $75%, huh? Okay. Let's get to a taxi. Let's fight these guys.
Why is this?
Oh wow. It's like completely different. That's just gonna confuse the shit out of me.
And stay down.
Okay, so I have my process of elimination skaters. To raise appeal. You'd think they would raise guts too, but I guess being skaters, young skaters, You need guts to be a skater because it's risky. I don't know. I'm gonna save biker game for last. Skaters, okay. I think I've ever been here. Oh, okay. It's been an hour. I'm gonna call this episode here. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go grab some Red Bull and continue recording. Have a good day whenever you're watching this, or good night. And yeah, thank you for watching. If I haven't said it already, I do appreciate it. Peace.